Hi friends, my name is Vivek Manil and I'm going to show you how to design a poster using Photoshop with very easy steps. So tip number one, you don't have to be born creative or something to do this kind of stuff. All you have to do is observe things like happening around you, like hoardings and like magazine ads. So you just have a look and like just try to figure out like how it is being done and stuff like that. Photoshop can be learned by anybody, so that's not a big deal. But what matters is how you're going to use that tools to create something wonderful. Let's get started. So let's get started. I'm going to open the Photoshop file. I'm using Photoshop CS3, but you can use any Photoshop versions to make this effect. Okay, so I'm going to make a new file with 1000 by 1000 pixels, like width 1000 pixels and height 1000 pixels, and I'm going to name it as add and click OK. Yes, so you can see we have made a new file, and just you can have a look at the layer box, layer window. I'm going to make a new layer and I'm going to name it as background black. So this layer is going to be our background for the entire design. Alright, so you can see the layer is empty, so we have to fill it with a black color. So what we are going to do is we have to select a black color, down, go to the bucket tool, just click OK. So it becomes a black color background already. Cool, isn't it? It's so easy to do actually. And the next step is we need to drag the product file, the sample that I have kept in my computer. I'm going to drag it inside Photoshop and I'm going to drag that to our add file. Okay, so now you can see the product is there, but you can see the white color background, so we need to remove the white color background actually. So what I'm going to do is I need to zoom a little bit and I'm going to use the pen tool for selection. You can see on the left side. Okay, this is one of my favorite tool in Photoshop because it helps you to select in a perfect way, like the way you want actually. So I have to be a bit patient to do things here. If you are a perfectionist, you can take a lot of time and then do the selection, but I'm doing this a bit faster here because I don't want it to drag this video more. Okay, so basically you have to close the loop of the pen tool. You can have a look. So where I have started, I need to close the loop. Okay, so once the loop is closed, you have to press Ctrl Enter. So what happens is the Ctrl Enter, it will select the entire area. So but this thing, we selected the entire area, we don't want this selection actually. So what we need to delete the white space. So what we have to do is we have to press Ctrl Shift I. So what happens is the selection has been inversed. So all the things outside the product, the selection has been selected, and we press delete, gone. The white color is gone already. So you have to select the layer 1 and just reposition it a bit and make it a bit smaller because it has to be looking nice in the design, you know. So the next step is we need to make a copy of this. And how it is done? Simple. Select the layer, press Ctrl J. Ctrl J is a shortcut for making the copy. So you can see in the layer window, so the copy has already been made. See? So why this copy has been made is to make the reflection. So how we are going to do that? Just press Ctrl T. It has been selected. Okay, just drag it down a bit, the layer above. Yes, see, you can see the reflection, but now the reflection seems to be exactly like the product image itself. So we need to make it a bit more realistic. So what we have to do, you have to go to the opacity. You can see opacity, and you have to reduce opacity. Perfect. See, now you can see that the product looks like it is on a glass or something, and you can see the reflection in a perfect way. It looks more realistic, isn't it? So now we have to add some text. I'm going to add some sample text I've got from some ad, some nail polish ad. Okay, so you can see the selection of the color is black down, so that's why I type anything on a black background, it is not visible. So I need to change the color of the text to white or any other color other than black, which makes the text visible. Okay, fine. Yeah, so yeah, so I'm going to change the font to Lucida calligraphy. You can use any font. I like this font, so I thought like it will be fine here. So you can play around with the fonts and stuff. That's completely up to you. Okay, so I need to change the color of this font. So I need to get this font the same color of the product. So how it is done? You have to go to color pick tool there and go and click on it, and you can see the color is selected automatically by Photoshop. So it's as simple as that. You can just go and click on the text again, select the entire thing, go down and change the color like this. So easy, isn't it? So the next line, I'm going to type fashion, right? I'm going to change the font to Arial. Yes, and I'm going to change the color as well to just stand out, because you need to keep that also in your mind, like what font or like what thing that you have to stress. Yeah, I have changed the color to white. And the last line, I don't want it to be in a bigger font, so I have reduced the size of the font. Indulge yourself with wild colors. Alright, I'm going to change the font to Lucida calligraphy again. Yeah, perfect. Yes, so just make it a bit more stylish. So I'm gonna go to layer option and click right, and this is one of my favorite option in Photoshop. Just click on it, right click and go to blending option. You can see a lot of hidden things there. Just go to drop shadow, click on it. You can see the color is black default, so we need to change the color to same product color. So how we're going to do that? We're going to change the blend mode to normal also. Click on it, just click on it, and the color picker tool is automatically selected. You can go and click on top of it. Yes, just click on it. Yes, you can see the selection of the color, the same color, and you can see the shadow also, it is there already. So now you can play around. Yep, you can spread it a bit. Yeah, it's completely up to you, like how you exactly wanted it. You can change it, and you can change the color of the shadows. You can do whatever you want. There are a lot of options there. Yep, you can actually do this to the image as well, not only to the text. I'm just showing you. See, you can do the same to the image as well. Just click on it. Yes, and the blunting option, blunting mode is multiply. You have to make it normal. So see, you can see. Yes, so we are not going to use this effect for the image because we don't want it to overdo it, because you do a lot of things in a design, it basically kills your design. So it has to be simple, much better. So I not very convinced with the shadow color here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the font shadow color to the product cap, the nail polish cap color. So I'm going to click on it. White, let me have a look. No, white, no. Gray, no. Okay, so okay, click on it. Yes, this is fine. Okay, so just play around with the options below. You can adjust. You have the complete control of your shadow. That's the beauty of Photoshop, because like what you want exactly, you can do that in this software. See, okay, it's done. So looks cool, isn't it? So we're gonna save this file as JPEG image. I'm gonna save it to desktop, add .jpg, save it. Okay, so let's have a look. Yes, perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and I hope you understood what I'm trying to explain you guys. And don't forget to click that subscribe button over there and the bell icon as well, because I'm going to upload a lot of interesting stuffs related to designs, VFX and much more. That's all for now. Bye.